Harvest is a little more rewarding in years where we didn't have a drought like this year.
Right now, all new for you at 5:30, drought, tariffs, rising seed, and fertilizer prices. These are just some of the issues facing Kentucky farmers today. And it's a job fewer people are coming to every year.
But for those who do show up in the fields, farming can be peaceful even when the hours are long and Mother Nature keeps throwing those curveballs.
Major curveballs, as we've seen. And that's what our Ian Hardwitt found on a recent trip to the Adams family farm near Upton, Kentucky, about an hour south of Louisville.
It's harvest season in Hart County.
When everything's going right, it's relaxing.
Farm owner Matt Adams finds peace in a field of soybeans, even if he's finding fewer beans.
One just didn't quite make it. That's probably more like what we'd like to see, or maybe even a little bigger, and then we've got a lot that are like that this year, just small.
The low yield comes from a moderate drought, one struggle in a series, squeezing Kentucky farmers.
We only own about 20% of our land, and then the rest of it's all rented or leased.
And the farmland underfoot is shrinking.
Once we lose it, it's gone. We never know when something might happen and a farm that we lease gets sold.
So each day we're basically losing one entire farm.
That's a rate of 291 farmland acres lost daily, says Kentucky Farm Bureau's Kyle Kelly.
Your most valuable asset is the land.
So the Bureau successfully lobbied Frankfurt for a 5% tax credit anytime someone sells farmland to a farmer. It has a $25,000 cap, but that doubles when the land goes to a new farmer with less than 20 years experience.
It's more difficult for young people to get involved full-time farming. And we are seeing more folks that are young farmers that have off-farm income, which is a newer trend.
Adams stays afloat by diversifying. He harvests corn and wheat too, plus hay for horses, and the cattle he sells straight to fridge. He found this soybean plot after the farmer working it before him retired.
He would have been in his probably mid-70s.
Kentucky farming trends older. At 37 years old, Adams is 20 years younger than the average Kentucky farmer.
I plan on doing it as long as I can.
Nearly 1,000 farmers leave the industry per year in Kentucky.
When you're young, you've only experienced so many hard times, so by my age now, I've been through several tough years, and you know that that's not the end of it, and better days are ahead.
That leaves Adams hopeful. The farmer drought will end along with the rain. In Hart County.
So where is most of the land going? Are we talking about solar farms, subdivisions? Where's it going?
There's a classic example in the Glendale battery plant, Blue Oval SK. That was about 1,500 acres of land that would have been considered farmland. And then in Adam's personal experience, he said he's seen several of these farmland plots get cut out for subdivisions, small neighborhoods, 20, 30 houses, and plotted out.
What about the bourbon industry? Are the farmers still supplying the bourbon industry with some really needed crops?
Basically, every farmer that I've talked to over the past few weeks has said their corn goes directly to the bourbon industry, and the fact that they can take it directly to their farms and put it on a grain truck and send it over there is definitely a huge backstop for them that's keeping them afloat during turbulent times.
All right, Ian.
Thanks,
Thank you so much. And let's talk about what nourishes those crops. Rain.
Yeah, we got some of that today, Mallory.